is up, you guys? ImNotMagic here, and I'm not gonna lie, this commentary is gonna be a little bit hard to do because I still haven't fully recovered from Duke losing last night to the 15th seed. Man, that hurts. To see Duke go out first game of March Madness, it bums me out, man. But I have my dog here who is gonna cheer me up and help me out with this commentary and keep me in a good mood. And she's looking at me right now like I'm retarded. But anyways, so right now as I'm talking, it is raining. It's actually raining pretty hard right now. It just started to like pour, and hopefully you guys can't hear it. Hopefully it's not too loud because that would sound probably pretty bad in the commentary. But this day actually reminded me of a pretty crazy near-death experience, life story that I had back in, I believe it was 5th grade. It might have been 6th grade, but I'm pretty sure I was still in elementary school when this happened. And just remembering it back, I'm surprised I haven't thought of it yet for a commentary, but luckily I just thought of it, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyways, so what had happened was me and my friend, we decided to go biking. It was it was a decent day. It wasn't raining yet. We kind of knew that there was a chance that it might rain later on in the day. But, we just thought, fuck it, let's ride bikes around, no big deal. So we decided to ride bikes around, we're just having a good time. And, in 5th grade, I really didn't have that level of independence. So being able to just ride a bike around by myself or with my friend was pretty cool. So we went to Del Taco, we got some food, we were just riding around, and we decided that we wanted to go up to my friend's house, who, her family's pretty wealthy, so they have a pretty nice house, and it'd be a cool thing to do. Problem is that she lives up in the gated communities, up in the hills, so to get to her house is pretty difficult if you go by streets, because it's probably honestly like a 3.5 hour bike ride, and you'd have to hop the gates and everything. So we decided to take the canyon, which would be about 30 minutes, and avoid all the gates and everything. So the canyon is just something that goes through our city, it's a really nice place to just take a jog or ride bikes or anything. So we're biking up it and everything. It's all uphill because, like I said, she lives in the hills, so we're going all uphill in the canyon. And we finally get to our house, and we're just chilling. It's not even raining yet, and we stayed there for about 3 hours, and we're about ready to go home. And we go outside, and it is just pouring rain. Like, the rain is coming down hard, and it's only about 5 o'clock right now. So we're just like, all right, we'll wait the rain out. It's no big deal. So we're waiting it out, and it is not letting up. There's lightning starting to come up. We're hearing some pretty big thunder roars, and it's getting like 8:30, 9 o'clock now. We're like, all right, crap, we got to get home. And at this point, my parents were at some party of some sort, so I had my grandma babysitting me, I guess. And she doesn't like to drive after dark, so I decided, we shouldn't just call her. Like, let's not bug her. My friends, family, I don't want to say they're dysfunctional, but that's kind of how they are, And they didn't have a working car at the time, so he was kind of on his own as well. So we just said, we'll just grind through it and bike back home, just go through the canyon, no big deal. So it's pretty dark outside now, not to mention that this canyon has kind of this layer of trees that surface as a roof to kind of protect it. It's almost like a fortress type of thing. It's just like, I don't know, it pretty much makes it so almost no light gets through, and when it's already a really dark, rainy night, that just makes matters even worse. So we're barely able to see anything in front of us. It is raining hard, and the dirt and all that in the canyon is starting to get muddy and slippery. So we're going down the first kind of steep hill, and I start to drift, and I actually end up falling off my bike. Now, it's no big deal. I wasn't hurt or anything. I'm just like, dude, this is not going to work. And my friend's like, you know what, I'll go ahead. And I'm like, good. That way, if you scream, I'll know to, put my brakes on, just in a joking way. So he goes down ahead, and I'm getting back on my bike. He's about 15 seconds in front of me, and I'm just coasting down. I can't even see him right now. And then I actually hear he screamed so loud, and I thought he was about to die. I thought something happened. It sounded like he saw like some murderer in the woods. It was like this just scream that put chills through your body. So, I'm starting to ride faster, trying to see what happens. I'm trying to find him. And the problem there is that I'm riding really fast now on a really steep, muddy slope when it's raining. My brakes were not that good anyways. So I finally see him, and I try to brake, and I pull this like Tokyo drift like sideways down the hill and pass him. I'm like, oh shit, and my bike's just drifting, and I was actually drifting long enough to realize I am drifting down this steep ass hill. This is not going to end well. And I was right, it did not end well. My bike hit this rock thing as it's drifting. I flew off of it into this, I want to say 7-foot ditch, and I ended up getting a pretty bad sprained ankle. I hurt my wrist really bad, and I don't want to say it's a minor concussion because it really wasn't, but I did black out for a few seconds, and I was not okay, and the spokes on my bike were all messed up. And so I go over to my friend. I try to truck it out, and I go over to my friend to see if he's okay. And I get over to him, and it looks like he has like a fractured finger or something, and he's out of it and everything. My friend, by the way, wears glasses, or now he wears contacts, but back in the day he wore glasses, and one of the lenses was cracked, so he couldn't see that well. and I'm just like, crap, we are in the middle of this canyon. We're both just totally fucked up now. It is raining, and it's just only getting later. And where I live, there's coyotes, there's bears, there's bobcats, there's the whole 9 yards of just wild animals that are just waiting for 2 fifth graders to come riding down it to tear them apart. So, you know, we're trying to get up, we're trying to get out of the canyon. And what I ended up having to do is get back on my bike, which was not riding very well, and pull him along just so he wouldn't fall anywhere. So with the sprained ankle, bad wrist, and just still a little dizzy in my head, I had to take my friend. And I'm honestly pretty proud of myself for doing this, because I felt like it was, you know, without sounding too, I don't know, full of myself, I felt like I was pretty heroic at the time. And we ended up both getting home, and we kept it both from our parents. So my sprained ankle turned into an injury that lasted about 3 weeks, and I told my mom and dad that it was from playing basketball or whatever, because I didn't want them to know that we were going through the canyon, because it's kind of a dangerous thing for a 5th grader to do. But anyways, that's my story. Pretty crazy. I mean, I honestly, for a while, thought we were just going to die. So luckily we didn't die, and I was able to live long enough to bring you guys this awesome, hopefully awesome commentary. So anyways, if you have any stories similar to this, if you have any like crazy rainy near-death experience stories or anything that compares to it, please leave it in the comments, because I'd love to hear it. Also, rate this video if you enjoyed this at all. Girl Tips number 2 is definitely going to be coming out within the next few days. I'm for sure going to continue that series because you guys seem to love it. So anyways, that's about it, guys. I'm out. Peace.